Hello friends, and welcome back to another video on January long challenge. So last video we discussed the watching CPL problem. So in today's video we are going to discuss the blackjack problem. That's from division 2 and 3, and it's a medium level problem. So I hope you guys understand it very well. Though it would be difficult for many to do this, still it's not bad to understand or just try to approach it. So let's have a quick read on the question. Chef is playing a card game called blackjack. He starts with a deck of n cards, so he's having n cards numbered through 1 to n, where for each valid I, and the cards are numbered from has an integer ai written on it. So he starts dealing the cards one by one from the order 1 to n. So the main condition given here is the chef wins if at some moment in time the sum of all cards dealt so far is between x and y inclusive. So here x and y inclusive means the cards played by chef, the sum of all those cards should be either between x and y, the integers that you have taken as inputs, or in between them. They should not be greater than it or less than it, or let's say the order, like I'll tell you in while seeing the inputs. So if this never happens, chef loses. So mainly we have to find the sum of cards. It should be between x and y, the integers taken as inputs. So we want chef to win the game. So without him noticing, we will swap some pairs of cards before the game starts. Maybe there is no swapping also required. So find the smallest number of swaps we need so that chef would win the game, or determine that it is impossible to make chef win. Okay. So as we are saying that in the input, it says the first line of each test case contains 3 space separated integers n, x and y. So the n is the cards, total cards from card 1 to card n, okay, and x and y are the integers that are required to check the sum. So in the output, for each test case, print a single line. Okay, we need to print the smallest number of required swaps, or -1 if chef cannot win. So now let's understand the inputs that are given here. So we are taking 3 test cases. So the first test case, the value of n is 3, x is 4 and y is 5. So our array would be 1, 2 and 3, the number of cards. So if we want to make chef win, we need to swap, as it is given here in the explanation, swap the third card with any of the first or second card. So if you can see, if we swap third card, that's number 3 with 1, so the total sum would be 3 plus 2 is that is equals to 5. So that would be equals to y and the chef would win. If we swap it by 2, so the sum would be 3 plus 1, that is equals to 4, and again the chef would win. So the output is 1. In the next test case, you can see that n value of n is 3, x is 3 and y is 4. Again the inputs are 1, 2 and 3. So in the explanation it's given here, no swaps are necessary. Chef wins after dealing the first 2 cards. So if chef plays first and second card that are number 1 and 2, the sum of both the cards would be 3 and chef would automatically win. Still, so there is no swapping required, so the output would be 0. In the third test case, the value of n is 2, x is 20 and y is 30. So the two given numbers cards numbers are 40 and 10. So the example given here, explanation given here is the order of cards in the deck does not matter, chef cannot win. So here it says that order does not matter whether it's 40, 50 or it's in the range. So here you can see that the sum would be either 50 or Okay, it's 50 only, and there's no swapping, so no, and it says that no order is required, so it's impossible for the chef to win. So the output would be -1. So it's a high level to medium level problem. So mostly the beginners won't be able to do that. But still, if you get the approach, you can try it. Um, I hope you all try it and just try to at least try to form the approach of it, how to solve it. So let's meet in the next question. Till then, keep coding and make sure you subscribe to my channel and like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you.